my name is Lundy, and welcome to the first episode of my Bukkit plugin tutorial. So this is kind of going to be an in-depth tutorial of not only how to code, but to set up an IDE. So first off, what you want to do is go to eclipse.org. Now this is just one IDE, but there's many out there. If you don't have Java installed, search Java JRE, and you're going to want to download the most recent version, which is somewhere right there. And then accept the license agreement, and then download whatever version or OS you have. So once you've done that, you can download Eclipse. So Eclipse IDE for Java developers. Okay, 64. Download. So I'm gonna wait for that to download. Once Eclipse has finished downloading, you don't need WinRAR because Windows has a built-in zip viewer, but you want to extract Eclipse. And next, I'll put the link for this in the description, but it has all the Spigot builds from 1.4.7 to 1.9.4. For this, we're going to be using 1.8.8. So wait for that. You can drag that wherever you want, and now open up Eclipse. And you're going to want to create a folder called workspace. or you can really name it whatever, but so then you're going to navigate to your folder and press OK. That's where all your projects are going to be stored. So we'll wait for this to load. So you can get rid of that. And you're going to want to go to new Java project. And this would be the project name, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to name it YouTube. And then you want to click that arrow or just double click the entire project and click on source to where it's highlighted. Right click, new package, and you can put me dot and then your name. So I'll put Slendy and then package name, YouTube. And that's the package, then new class, we'll call this YouTube. And the next thing you want to do is right click on the entire project, build path, configure build path, and go to libraries, add external jars, and then navigate to wherever you saved the spigot, and then you're good. So the first thing you would want to do is add extends Java plugin. And what I just did, it's a shortcut. Press Control space, and then it'll show suggestions, and that'll import it. And basically, Java plugin, that is the main class. So only one class in your project can extend Java plugin. So next, we are going to add on enable at override public void on enable, and this is basically when the server starts up. So by default, Bukkit will add a message, but we'll just add system.out.println. That's basically getting the system and then the output, and it's printing a line. And plugin enabled, it worked. Next, at override public void on disable, this is when the server is disabled. System.out.println. Plugin disabled, have a nice day. And every type of method in Java has brackets unless it is one line, like public void, which is a method, and then the name test, and then add parentheses. And of course, if you wanted to define a variable, you'd put whatever it is, like a string f or int I, whatever. And then you would, let's say it's one line, so it's like system.out.println line and then you can test. Oh, I guess you can't do that. Never mind. You can do that in certain situations, but not in that. So, next. Personally, I don't like to type it out, but you can just type on command and then press control space, and then the method is right here, and then it'll generate that. So you can get rid of that and make this return true. So basically, what we're going to be making is, if you type a command, or if you type the command /YouTube, it's going to say hi YouTube. So we're going to say if, which is a Boolean statement, which it can only return true or false. So if command.getName.equals, and you can use equals or equals in lowercase, just equals is strict. Equals, basically the capitalization has to be exactly what you said it. Equals in lowercase, or capitalization does not matter. So if it equals ignore case YouTube, and then close it off with brackets. So now you can just do sender dot send message. So the sender is the command sender, and you're sending them a message, and we're going to send them hello YouTube. And next, what you're going to want to do is go to source, right click, new, file, plugin.yml, and I have it set to open in Notepad++, but I think Eclipse has a default editor, so I'll use that. Open text editor. Alright, so the format I'll leave in the description, but it's good to know how to format plugin YMLs. So first, your name, and that is the name of the plugin, so we'll call it YouTube. And then next, you want to put author and your name. My name's Slendy, so. And then version, you can put anything, so I'll put 1.0. And then this next part is very important. You put main, and then you have to put the package, so me.slendy.youtube, and then .youtube, because that's the class that is extending Java plugin, which is the main class. So I would put me.slendy.youtube and then .youtube, because you have to pretty much write out the package and then add a dot and then the name of the class that extends Java plugin without the .java at the end. And then next, you can put a description, but it's not necessary. So YouTube plugin, and then commands, and enter. You have to put 2 spaces, and then YouTube, and then we can put space description YouTube command. So it's the command YouTube, and the description of the command is YouTube command. And then we can put usage/command, which will basically show in game as /YouTube. So that's the basic plugin YML. Next, what you want to do is go to YouTube, press export, Java, jar file, click next. And then you want to export .classpath.project, and jar file, we'll just save this as YouTube. So finish and save that. So next we're going to create a server, so we'll just name this server, copy jar, and create text document. You can just press enter. So honestly don't really remember. I think Stava jar, and for the lack of easiest, you can just rename it Spigot. honestly don't remember. So give me a second. Alright, so you can add echo off, but I mean it's not really necessary. It's basically like it won't show the commands that are there. So basically you can add XMX and you can put whatever. So we'll just do like 2G, and that's 2 gigabytes of RAM, 2048 megabytes, and we can also add dash XMS 1G. So basically that means the most it's going to use is 2 gigs and the least it's going to use is 1 gig. Then after you add pause. So you want to go to save as, and you can save it as start.bat or start.cmd, either work. So you can delete new text document and then run start.cmd. Oh dear, invalid maximum heap size. What did I do wrong? Oh, my bad. You don't add spaces after it. Yeah, that's important. So now the server is starting up, and I will load up Minecraft. Oh, and you also have to agree to the EULA. Let's play. Oh, and also what I forgot to do was actually put the plugin in the plugins folder. So basically go to wherever you exported it, or even just for the sake of it, I'll show you what you would do. You just can change the directory to your server and then plugins. So every time you export, it'll go straight to the plugins folder. So now we can reload, and you'll see right here, YouTube, loading YouTube version 1.0, enabling YouTube version 1.0, plugin enabled, it worked, which is what we wrote right there. So I'll join my server. And if we type /YouTube, hello YouTube. So yeah, that's it for this video, and see y'all later. Have a great day.